Hello everybody, how are you? Well, we start today, Thursday, a unit, a very important one for B1 level, but it's in your book, it's Unit 8B. It has to do with recorded speech, but before opening your box, I sent Marcella a picture, an image that I think it's very clear to start with today's topic. Then I would like everybody to have in front of you this picture because I'm going to introduce today's unit, today's topic by using this picture. Then is it clear? It was a kind of different kinds of pictures. I'm going to show you and we are going to start. Now, here it is. I send you this because I think it's very good. Then, the purpose of today's topic is introducing recorded speech. In your book, it's Unit 8B, but I wanted to introduce by using a love story because everybody knows what a love story is and how does it start. Well, I wanted to introduce by saying, look at the pictures I sent you by WhatsApp and try to put the pictures or the conversations into the correct order as it happened. Well, then if you can't see it properly well in the video, take the image, the picture that I send you by mail, and I think it will be better. But use the pictures. For example, picture B says, Mom, Dad, this is Millie. C, do you want to dance? D, will you marry me? Yes. E, they are dancing in a pub or in a disco. F, oh, they are going to kiss. G, they are getting married. And 8, there's a conversation, I love you, I love you. And then have a look at the picture and think which could be the correct order. Well, and now we are going to check. Then the first, how this story started. Well, the first is Z1, C1, and it starts by saying, do you want to dance? He's inviting her to dance. And do you want to dance? Very good. What do you think is 2? 2 is going to be E. They are dancing. They are looking at each other's eyes. They are dancing. Very good. Then what do you think is next? Yeah, they are together. Maybe they go home together. They are very close to each other. Then A is 3. What do you think? It's number 4. Picture 4 is F. Very good. Oh, they are going to kiss. They fall in love. They fell in love, yeah. What do you think is number 5? H. Then she says, I love you. He says, I love you too. Number 6 is B. Mom, Dad, this is Millie. Then he is introducing Millie to his parents. And number 7. Oh, he proposes her. Will you marry me? Oh, yes. Very good. Then D7. And the last one, you can see they are getting married. Well, this is the end of the story of the love story. The rest is history. Well, after that, we are going to imagine that it is the way it happened. This is the way it happened, but now they are going to tell their love story to their children. ¿Cómo contarían ellos esta historia a sus hijos, por ejemplo? ¿No? And here, this is what we are going to deal with today. Reported speech. Cuando veáis reported speech o indirect speech, es como contamos, ¿no? Como un reportaje, como contamos los hechos que han pasado a otras personas. Vamos a distinguir qué es direct questions. Por ejemplo, la A y el B son direct questions, direct speech. ¿Qué significa direct speech? Pues como pasó, tal cual. I love you too. O B, do you want to dance? Estas son las palabras exactas, cómo pasó en ese momento. I love you too, do you want to dance? Ahora imaginaros que ella les cuenta a sus hijos qué pasó. He said he loved me too. Él me dijo que me quería. He said he loved me too. Or, do you want to dance? He asked me if I wanted to dance. Él me preguntó si quería bailar. Él me preguntó si volía bailar. Then this is indirect speech, reported speech. Esto se llama estilo indirecto. Lo hacemos todos los días contando algo, ¿vale? ¿Qué nos tenemos que fijar? Que hay unos cambios que hacer, ¿vale? Es lo que hoy vamos a hacer. I'm going to try to explain how you do reported speech. Well, let's start. This is introduction. What is direct speech? ¿Qué es estilo directo? Exact words, palabras exactas. Con apostrophe, digo las comillas, vale. For example, I study in the morning. Yo estudio por la mañana. And now you tell other people what I said. Le contáis a otras personas qué es lo que dije yo. Indirect speech is when you tell a person what other person said. Sonia said she, ya hay un cambio. Primero introdujo con dijo. ¿Qué es lo que dijo? She, cambiamos las personas, ¿lo veis? El sujeto. Studied, cambio los tiempos verbales, el verbo. In the morning, Sonia dijo que ella estudiaba por la mañana. Don't worry. Esto lo hacéis en castellano igual o en valenciano. Pero nos fijamos que hay un cambio de sujeto y de tiempo verbal. Well, now, so we have to take into account different changes. Cambiamos subjects, verbal tense in the verb, time and place prepositions. ¿Vale? Well, let's say. What happens in the statements? Las afirmativas, las oraciones. ¿Qué pasa? We introduce with the verb said or told. Podemos decir Sonia dijo o contó. ¿Vale? Pero hay un cambio. If you use said, you have to use the preposition to and the object pronoun. Then said to me, me dijo, said to her, le dijo, said to us, les dijo, nos dijo a nosotros. Y va in brackets, look at the brackets. ¿Por qué va en paréntesis? Porque podemos omitirlo. Podemos utilizar esto o no. Then, said that she studied in the morning, o said to us, nos contó, nos dijo, que estudiaba por la mañana. ¿Vale? Said or told. Si utilizamos told, no preposition, no hay preposición, ¿veis? No hay preposición seguido de object pronoun. Y de aquí no hay paréntesis, ¿por qué? Porque si utilizáis told, sí o sí, tenéis que decir a quién se lo contó. Es obligado el object pronoun. Entonces utilizamos said, to me, to her, to us. Si utilizamos told me, told her, told us, that nos contó que, y aquí hacemos la oración con todos los cambios que hemos explicado y vamos a explicar. Eso. Esto no, ¿eh? Well, this is the statement. Yeah? Well, then introduce with said or to. We start on the first change. Verbal tenses. Claro, cambiamos los tiempos verbales. Si yo digo ahora, yo estudio por la mañana, cuando lo contéis, ya no será en este momento. Yo me dijo que estudiaba. Then, verbal tenses changes. Always step backwards. Sempre un pas enrere cap al passat. If I use present simple, I have to change it into simple past. If I use present continuous, I use past continuous. If I use future, I have to change into conditional. If I use past, I have to change past perfect. Don't worry, because the translation is perfectly well. Funciona súper bien ahí la traducción, ¿vale? I promise, te prometo que estudiaré mañana, futuro. Sonia nos dijo que estudiaría. Es decir, la traducción va tal cual en los tiempos verbales. I'll send you by mail, os enviaré una tabla de cambios y toda la información, toda la teoría. Then, the first verbal tenses. The second, time expressions. Si yo hoy, jueves, digo que hoy hace calor, cuando lo contéis, hoy, día 2 de abril, ya no corresponde. Tienes que decir ese día. Entonces vamos a cambiar también. Time expressions changes. Today changes into that day. Ese día. Yesterday, ayer era miércoles, pero cuando lo contéis, a lo mejor el día anterior no es miércoles. ¿Cómo cambiamos? Yesterday cambiamos a the day before, the previous day. El día anterior, el día de antes. Tomorrow, mañana, it's Friday, mañana es viernes. Pero cuando lo contéis, a lo mejor ya no es viernes. Then we have to change it into the following day. Then, verbal tenses, time expressions, place expressions. For example, come here. Well, here is not. When we tell the thing, cuando lo contamos, el sitio ya no es el mismo. Cambiamos here, there, allí. And the fourth change, el cuarto cambio, son demonstrative. This changes into that. These changes into those. Este día cambiamos a ese día. Me gustan estos pantalones, dijo que le gustaban esos pantalones. Then the translation here works very well. This is the explanation for affirmative statements in reported speech. You can pause the video and take notes if you want. Now, what happens in the interrogative? In the interrogative, in the questions, we change the verb. We are not saying now, we are asking. Ahora vamos a preguntar. Por lo tanto, cambiamos a asked. We asked, she asked. No preposition, no hay preposición. Y sí tenéis que poner o intentar poner a quién va dirigido. He asked me, he asked her, he asked us. Y va seguido de una oración en afirmativa, porque ya no hay inversion, porque estás contando qué había preguntado. Then, you have to make difference into two kinds of interrogative. Aquí tengo que distinguir el tipo de interrogativa. Así, yes, no question, or casi, WH question. Because depending on the kind of question, we have to introduce by using a linking. Then, if it's así, si es una así, we introduce with if, or sometimes whether, plus a statement. For example, do you live here? Do you live here? Auxiliary subject infinitive. He asked me, él me preguntó, if, y ahora la oración en afirmativa, I lived near there. Well, what kind of changes? Very important. We introduce asked, me preguntó. If, si quién. I, tenemos el primer cambio de sujeto. Tenemos un primer cambio. Tenemos ahí un cambio. Del presente simple, live, pasamos a pasado simple. Y hay un segundo cambio. Y de here, place expressions, cambiamos a there. Another change. Then we are focusing on the changes. Oh no, I'm going to change the color because asked is in green and I don't want you to are focused. Are wrong. Then, he asked me if I live near there. Lo haríais igual en valenciano o en castellano. Mirad. Do you live here? ¿Vives aquí? Él me preguntó si yo vivía cerca de allí. Well, this is the first option. The second question, casi, W's question, you have to start with by using the question word. Tenemos que utilizar la misma partícula interrogativa, la misma question word, seguido del statement. Por ejemplo, where do you live? ¿Dónde vives? I have to use the same question words. He asked me where I lived. Él me preguntó dónde vivía. Then it's the same as in Spanish. The same, no changes. Well, I think it's clear. You can take notes. And now we'll move on this. I prepared here 8 sentences. And I would like you to pause the video, take notes, and change this direct speech, en comillas, muy importante, inverted commas, and change it into indirect reported speech. For example, my name's Dean, me llamo Dean. He said that his name, cambiamos los demostrativos también, los posesivos adjetivos, was, del present simple, al pasado, was Dean. Do you want a drink? He asked her if, then you should pause the video now and do the exercise, please, everybody. Very important. So, let's start. The correction, come on. Number 2. What do you think? Do you want a drink? He asked her, él le preguntó a ella, if, si quién. Muy bien. She, del presente simple pasamos al pasado simple. If she wanted a drink. Y es una statement, ¿no? Statement. No fique una interrogativa. 3. 3 is affirmative. I'm not thirsty. She said, ella dijo que she, del presente simple al pasado, wasn't thirsty. Very good. Number 4. Will you go out with me? Saldrás conmigo es un futuro. Es una así y es un futuro. Will you go out with me? He asked me. O vamos a ver si es a ella, ¿vale? Siempre a ella. He asked her, le preguntó, es una así. ¿Cómo introducimos? Muy bien. Si quién. Ya. He asked her if he sorry, if she, vale, futuro con will, cambiamos a condicional. Would go out, ¿con quién? Si ella le gustaría salir, ¿con quién? Con él. ¿Vale? Un poquito difícil, ¿vale? El futuro con will lo cambiamos a condicional. Pero es que en castellano es igual. Si ella saldría con él. Number 5, ¿qué habéis puesto? Can I walk you home? ¿Puedo ir contigo a casa? Caminando. Es una así. Presente simple. He asked. ¿A qué se lo preguntó? Her. Es una así. If. He. El pasado de can. Could. Walk. ¿A quién? Her home. Si él podría llevarla a casa. O ir con ella caminando a casa. Where do you live? ¿Dónde vives? Present simple y es una casi, ¿no? Where. Where do you live? He asked a quién? Her. ¿Y ahora qué utilizo? Where. Sujeto she. Presente simple, pasado. Where she lived. Number 7. I live quite near. Vivo bastante cerca. She said. She. Presente simple, pasado, lived quite near. And number 8. Number 8. I fell in love at first sight. Me enamoré a primera vista. Es pasado simple. ¿Cómo lo dirías en castellano? Me enamoré a primera vista. Él le dijo a Millie que él se había enamorado, sabia enamorar. Quin interval és ese? Pues el passat passem al passat perfecte. ¿Vale? He told Millie he had fallen in love at first sight. Yeah? Then, these are the questions, the answers for this direct. Then you have to take into account subject. Verbal tense is very important, but no problem because we'll deal with all of this. So, now, this was the introduction of today's class. I'm going to show you that at the end of the class, I will send you by mail this explanation. Everything is explained here. Reported speech. What is it? What are the changes necessary? The possessive adjectives, the pronouns, these, that, those, this, that, these, those. Then the expressions I was telling before. Then we change expressions of time and place. Later on, I will explain the verbal tenses. Look at here. Present simple, simple past. Present continuous, past continuous. Present perfect, past perfect. And all the changes in verbal tenses. Well, it's a good way for you to review all verbal tenses. You are B1 level. And questions in indirect speech, that is what I was telling you before. Yeah, if or the question words. Then no problem because everything will be sent by mail. And now, in your book, on page number 132, everybody, Unit 8B, have a nice day, page 132. And the reading comprehension is a typical sample of direct speech. Then this reading, it deals with direct speech. And the purpose of the reading is focused on the shop assistant questions. Some of them are not appropriate for a shop assistant. And then we are going to deal with the reading of the text. And I would like to do together this exercise 1. It says, look at these phrases. Who usually says them? Mark Z for customer or SA for sales assistant. Then, what do you think? Number 1. Well, I think everybody knows that. Yeah. Who says, for example, do you need any help? Well, the sales assistant, of course. Or, for example, who says, what size are you? Yes, of course, the sales assistant. Number 3, do you have this in blue? Well, it's the customer. The customer, do you have in this color? I need this color. Have a nice day. Well, the customer can't say it, but normally the sales assistant. No thanks, I'm just looking. Usually the customer says that. We are here, yeah, everybody. Exercise A. 6. Are you looking for anything in particular? It's the sales assistant. Number 7. It's a bit big. Have you got a smaller size? The customer. Number 8. Can I try this on? It's the customer too. Number 9. Shall I put your receipt in the bag? It is sales assistant. And the changing rooms are over there. Then the shop or the sales assistant. Well, this is number 1. And then you have done exercise 1. Well, in this article, it talks that sometimes the sales assistant are not so helpful. Then I'm going to read it aloud together with you, and later on we are going to change the indirect speech into direct speech. So take your book on page 132 and let's go reading. When happy to help becomes a problem. Jonathan Haynes. It's my lunch break. I work near King's Cross, a major London train station, and I've gone to the shopping mall there to buy a new wallet. It's a very simple shopping trip. At least, I think it's simple, but 5 minutes later, I'm not so sure. As I enter the shop, the sales assistant at the far end shouts at me, "Hi, how are you doing today? Do you need any help?" I answer, "I'm fine. I'm just looking, thanks." That should be the end of the conversation, and I go to look at the wallets. "Hello, do you need any help?" Here is another sales assistant, who I will call SH. Me. "I'm fine, thanks. I'm just looking." I don't know why he needed to ask me this, as I am certain he heard me tell his colleague. Sales assistant 2. "Are you going anywhere nice?" This seems a strange question. I expect it. "Are you looking for anything in particular today?" As I don't answer, he repeats the question. "Are you going anywhere nice?" I remember that I'm in a shop in a train station, and I now understand his question. Me. "No, I work near here. I just came in to look for a new wallet." Sales assistant 2. Where do you work? Me. Or I work in an office round the corner. I try to look at wallets and hope he goes away. You like football? It's a simple question, but I know that if I say yes, he will ask me questions about your team. I'm not sure how this helps me to buy a wallet. It's okay. Are you going to watch the England match? I want him to stop. No, I'm not. I walk to another part of the shop. The sales assistant follows me. What are you doing after work? Me. I'm having dinner with a friend. Are you doing anything for the rest of the day? Me. Thank you for your help. I ran away without a wallet. His never-ending questions lost him the sale. Shopping didn't used to be like this. In the USA, perhaps, but not in the UK. It is a big improvement that sales assistants nowadays acknowledge your existence and are sometimes actually helpful. But there's a difference between being helpful and trying to pretend you are a shopper's best friend. So, here you have lots of indirect, no, direct questions. This is the way the dialogue functions. Now, I would like you to focus on number 2. This is one. 2. Grammar for Portuguese speech. Here you have 5 different indirect questions that you should match these indirect questions with the direct question that appeared in the text. For example, number 1. He asked me if I needed any help. Then the direct question is, do you need any help? And so on. Pause the video and try to find out the direct question of 2. He asked me where I worked. I said I worked in an office round the corner. 3. He asked me if I liked football. I said it was okay. 4. He asked me if I was going to watch the England match. I said that I wasn't. 5. He asked me what I was doing after work. I told him I was having dinner with a friend. So please pause the video and do the direct questions. And now, after pausing the questions, this should be the correct direct questions. Yeah? Then, number 2, he asked me where I worked. The direct question is, where do you work? Where do you work? Where do you work? I said I worked in an office. The direct question is, I work in an office. Please remember, very important for the direct speech, always inverted commas. I don't know what happened here. Well, they are inverted commas too. But in English, only one. Yeah, we use 2. 3. What do you think? He asked me if I liked football. Then, if it's así, do you like football? I said it was okay. It's okay. Then, number 4, what do you think? It's a direct questions for, he asked me if I was going to watch the England match. Then it's an así. Are you going to watch the England match or football match. Yeah. I said that I wasn't. Then is a short answer. No, I'm not. Number 5. He asked me what I was doing after work. Then it's a Cassie. What are you doing after work? Uh-oh, what happened? Where the moves? Oh my god, what happened? I'm going to do it again. I can't believe it. Oh, here it is. Oh my god, I was worrying, Then, what are you doing after work? And the answer, I told him I was having dinner with a friend. I was having dinner with a friend is past continuous. Then the direct speech might be in present continuous. I'm having dinner with a friend. Then this was the other way around. You have to do it. Then normally they ask you to do from direct questions into indirect questions. So what do you have to do now? I'll send you all the explanation. You have the explanation on the video, and then you have now to learn it and do the grammar bank page 219 for homework. Yeah, for homework. Then next week, next Tuesday, we'll correct it here at class in the video. If you understood it or not. Maybe it's too much information for today, but go little by little watching the video, and remember, it's easy. If you translate, you practice and you do it in Spanish or Valencian, Castilian or Valencian. Then you only have to take into account the verbal tenses, changes, and time and place expressions. I hope this is useful for you, and please, reported speech is very important. If you have to write a story, you have to use reported speech. Well, if you have any problems, you can send me by mail. And remember that next Tuesday is the last day before the last class before Easter. Then take care and do the grammar bank. Bye bye.